friends. It's Amanda from Planning for My Sanity, and also on the blog at familyforhisglory.com. I thought I would take an opportunity to share with you guys some new curriculum that we've decided to use. I thought I'd do an unboxing of what I ordered this year from Masterbooks. We've used a couple of Masterbooks curriculum sets in the past, and I have fallen in love with it, to be very honest with you. So this year we decided to take a break from Mystery of History and some other things and really give Masterbooks kind of the prime spot in our curriculum lineup. Normally I'm on this big beautiful platform that my husband built to overlay my kitchen table, but because of coronavirus, the kids are here all the time, and so I can't quietly do this review. So I'm hoping that that you're not seeing a bunch of my floor and that, you know, the things. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to pull it out of the box, and then I'm going to sit down and kind of flip through it and give you my thoughts on how I feel about what we've ordered for the year. Okay, the only thing I've done is I have opened it just to pull the packing slip out. So it comes in 2 boxes, which I think is awesome to an extent. I really like that they take the time to pack it well so that it's taken care of and not damaged. It comes with a great little encouraging note for the year, which I think is really cool. And then it comes with a Masterbooks curriculum. I guess I should turn it this way. A Masterbooks curriculum catalog, which I've never had an actual catalog. I've only ever ordered online. So that'll be really cool to flip through and look at the different things. And then we dive right into it. So for my daughter's history curriculum this year, she chose Elementary History U Report. So there's the teacher's guide for that, which is beautiful. I really like it. And it comes with the Big Book of History, which is actually big. It's like a, I don't know, like a something by 17. I don't know. It's big. So we'll go through it when I get all of this out. And then there is God's Design Physical World. We have focused more on the earth sciences, biology, that kind of thing. And so I'm excited to do, you know, a physical science because we haven't focused on that. My kids are not really interested in that, but we need to cover it. So here is Noah's Ark, Thinking Outside the Box. This comes with the history curriculum that my daughter chose. Language Lessons for a Living Education for level 6, which my daughter's in 6th grade. And then we chose More Than Words, Living Faith Bible Curriculum. And I wanted to do this one last year, but I'm a stickler for not wasting anything. And my daughter had not finished her Bible curriculum from the year before, so I made her finish that. And then I made her do a bunch of copy work. So I'm really, really excited to get into this, More Than Words. And it's the level 2. And it just came out last year, I believe. Now, I bought level 5. Oh, that's the teacher's manual. Okay. Oh my gosh. So I bought level 5 and level 6 math because I wanted to be able to take review concepts from level 5 and add in to our level 6 math curriculum, and I didn't want to have to find worksheets or anything, so I just thought I would pull from this book and add it into her curriculum as she needs it to review. And then there is, my son is actually going to do the physical science with us too. So I went ahead and got just one more extra workbook, and then there's the teacher's copy, which we'll go through here in a minute. And then there is the level 6 math student book. And then I also bought for one of my daughters, she really loves art. And so one of her electives, I guess, will be art this year. So I bought Living Art Lessons, The 7 Elements, which I'm really excited about. I think she's really going to enjoy that. And then it comes with an artist journal. So we'll flip through all of those here in just a minute. Okay, so now that we've unboxed everything, I'm looking at these delightfully beautiful books. I thought I would just take a minute and give my first impressions because, again, like I said, this is my first year to actually use a full Masterbooks curriculum. So what I love about this always is that they typically, like here you've got your basic art kit, tips for preparing your work area. And so typically you have a planning guide. Oh, and it's, I guess, let's keep flipping here. So here it is along the edges. Okay, this is cool. So you have an art journal, and then you have these squiggly lines down the side, or, you know, whatever. So, and it says week 1, and these things are the things you work on week 1, which is really cool. I'm really excited about that. Typically there's a guide in the front that kind of walks you through this, but I think because this is just an elective and just kind of working through it, it's not so much planned, which is kind of nice. It leaves a little bit to what you want to do. So like here on week 1 it says artist journal. See page 19 for related activity page. So we would go, oh, there it is. Okay, now we're to the meat. So typically I would expect it to be in this book, but it's not. And I, excuse me, I'm loving this as what you need. So we, by weeks, clay. Oh, cool. This is going to be fun. So each week has 2 days worth of work, which is great because for something for her, she just needs a couple of days a week of fun stuff to do, just art related, because she really likes art and she's trying to figure out if it's something she wants to do. So that's really awesome. And so that said on page 19. So let's go over here to page 19. And so it prompts you here to go to the other page. So this is really awesome. I think for her, this is going to be a great little just extra subject that art and music for me, you would think art and music would be like the easiest things to teach in homeschool, but it's very difficult for me. So this kind of curriculum is perfect for me because it's mapped for me. And that's exactly what I was looking for this year. So I'm really excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. All right. This is math. So I love the Masterbooks math. We used it last year and I'm absolutely in love with it. There's a supplies list, and then there's reading and a story, which is great for application. And then like there's math vocabulary in that story, and then your exercises, and each day is mapped out. We are still trying to catch up on math, so we're doing more than one day's math. But this, I love that it kind of all, when you get to day 6, so it typically, so it used to be 5 days per story, and then, like, here you go. And I love the colors. Okay, so it's 10 days, and then a story. I guess because they're getting older and they shouldn't need the story so much. But I really like that because I like this format. And it's giving application as to why math is important. And it actually adds a lot of Bible in here. Do not be afraid, for I've ransomed you. I called you by name. You are mine. I love this. I just love it. I love that Bible, you know, because Masterbooks is a Charlotte Mason inspired curriculum, which I've always wanted to be a Charlotte Mason method mom. Always. I've always wanted to be that mom that math and science and reading and everything came together in a nature walk, and I want to be Charlotte Mason method minded so badly, but I am not. I am schoolroom structured mom all the way. And so in that, comes my need for the structure. And so this is always fantastic for us. So there's scope and sequence, supplies, and then I guess the lesson plan. I mean, there's not really a need for a lesson plan because it gives you days. But I guess the lesson plan is in the teacher's edition. I've not yet bought a teacher's edition to go with it because the math has been pretty basic and I've been able to maneuver through without the need for a lesson book or a teacher's edition. So I'm really excited to be able to start that. So that's math. All right, let's look at the teacher's guide for math. There's all your answers. Oh, and there's the quizzes. And there's your lesson plan. Oh, awesome. And then science. Oh my goodness. So, just a quick note. Physical science, these kinds of sciences, never been my thing. So, I've always been excited that my kids have not really wanted to explore mechanics, machines, motion, kinetic energy, those kinds of things. I haven't been heartbroken that my kids lean towards animals and ocean science and things like that. But these principles are just as important as what we've been studying, and it's important, so we're going to do it. I'm loving the color and the vibrance of the books. I like the bite-sized. It looks like there's experiments built in, special features, force. Like, this is really good stuff. I really, really am excited about it. So that's the student book. So let's see what the teacher's guide is. So now, for the teacher's book, let's see what we got here. There's the lesson plan. And so you've got machines in motion, and you've got all your days. And what I like also about Masterbooks is that everything is set on a 4-day schedule, which is fantastic for us because we are on the go a lot. Even with COVID, we've been on the go a lot. So everything is broken down into it. So I can shift their days around to not do science and history every day together or whatever. I can move things around for them so that it's a little more palatable. Anyway, okay. So now I will have to make copies. Boo. I was hoping I was not going to have to do that. That's okay. So this is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So I'm going to spend some time copying out my life, which is fine. I think this is the only, no, I'm sure I'll have to do it in another one. But this is not bad. I mean, I can take a day and I can pull all of this out and I'll just make copies and then I will spiral bind it. I was hoping it would be adapted into the student book, but it'll be alright. That's the student reading book, which I still like. The colors are good and it's all gradey, and I like that it's black and white because it makes it very much cheaper for me to make copies of. So all of that's in the teacher's guide. All right, now for the Bible. This is the first time I've seen one of their Bible curriculums other than we did Ken Ham's apologetics, and it was for younger Bible. And so I'm really excited about this one because it's geared more towards older girls, and it's Living Faith Bible Curriculum, and I really like that. So it's by Rebecca Spooner. And let's see. Quarter 1, Who is God? Quarter 2 is Who Am I to God? Quarter 3 is Walking the Walk. And quarter 4 is A Great Relationship. Again, it's the 4-day format, which I'll have to supplement because Bible is done every day in our house, so I'll have to supplement something somewhere. That's okay. Maybe just scripture copy work or something like that. And so each week begins with a story from one of my own kids, Caleb and Selah. The stories alternate and help to introduce a topic or theme that will be discussed that week in a relatable and engaging and often funny manner. After the story, there's a short teaching to help expand and flesh out the topic that was introduced. This was designed to either be a family teaching time or to be done independently by the child. Let's talk about it. What do you think? This section has some questions to help apply the lesson. Memory work. Each week, students will be learning to work on their memory work flashcards. Dear God. These are opportunities throughout the lessons for your child to write a prayer. More than words mission. Every single day has a secret mission. Through the year, this is an opportunity for your kids to further grasp the concepts being taught. Copy work. I'm a fan of copy work. My daughter does not like it, but she will live. Scripture study. Day 3 alternates between poetry studies, hymn studies, and picture studies. All awesome things. This is all very Charlotte Mason-y. And then each week the students will respond through art, drawing, performance, painting, and other artistic expressions. Character study. Course supply list. Not on my own strength. After each character study, this is a prompt to pray and ask God to help us to grow in this area in our life. Guys, I'm really, really excited about this. I really, really, really like this curriculum. I'm really excited. And it's beautifully, beautifully done out. I think this is going to be awesome. So that's More Than Words. And I am super, 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 super excited about it. More Than Words is going to be awesome. I guess I didn't order a teacher book for this, or I don't need it. I don't know. Anyway, here's the flip through for it. Okay, so what my daughter's draw to this was that in the past we have been doing grammar, we have been doing reading comprehension, we had been doing spelling, like we had been doing all of those subjects independently. And what she was excited about this was that it is all in one. So one day is supposed to be spelling, one day is supposed to be grammar, one day, like it's kind of all worked in together, which she was really, really excited about. So your course, about this course, note from the author, teaching helps. The 10-minute Bible journey, stories, poems, and proverbs may be read by the student on their own out loud or to the teacher. If the students read the story on their own, the teacher should also read the passage before asking students to narrate or ask questions. Independent reading, oral narration or telling back, memorization, writing paragraphs, picture sketching, spelling and vocabulary, creating your own dictionary, book reports, Bible scholars, review for fun, teaching aids, handwriting. That's a good one. Introduction to spelling. And then there's your semester guide, essentially. Now, for this one, it is 5 days a week. I'm totally good with that because there's a lot covered in that, and I can't imagine shorting yourself a day on that and feeling like you've got it all together. So I wonder if I was so this says read pages 10 through 12 of the 10-minute Bible journey. Retell the Bible account to your teacher. Copy the key verse. So then you do all of that. That's your reading comprehension for lesson 1. Exercise 1, day 1. This is an analogy, and that's kind of cool. Exercise 2, day 2. Exercise 3, day 3. Exercise 3, day 3. I like that there's no question about what day and exercise it was. That's really awesome. And then lesson 2. Exercise 1, day 6. I think I'm gonna like this. I think I'm gonna like it. I think I forgot to buy a book, but I'll get online and get that book, the 10-minute Bible journey. I wasn't paying attention when I ordered my curriculum and didn't realize I needed that book, but that's okay. It's findable and it's figure outable. That's what I tell my kids all the time. So this is really cool. I really think I'm gonna like this. I'm really excited about it. It's new and different for us, but I'm really excited about it. Now to the big Mama Jamma, the Mama Jabba Hamba. Let's see. This is her history for this year. So this includes the student worksheets. So I'll have to make copies of these too. But that's okay. And then, so let's go in here. So here's your assignments. Big Book of History and Elementary World History Review Report. Timelines in the beginning. Noah's Ark. Adam gets a helper. So this is going to be this is going to be like early civilization history, which she wanted something different. So, and then, oh, it's kind of an overview. So that's kind of cool. So Roman Empire, you hit Bible translated to Latin, the birth of Islam, and then you go back to Noah's Ark, and then Pilgrims reach the shores in America. So it's kind of an overview world history, which is, well, that's what it's called, elementary world history, y'all. It's been a long day. Anyway, so this is the Noah's Ark book that comes with it. Oh, and it's gorgeous. Guys, this is awesome. It's so pretty. And it's so well laid out. And I think this will be... I don't know why they threw this cartoony picture in here. Oh, it talks about it in the introduction. Anyway, guys, this is gorgeous. And so let's go. A 15-foot fold-out timeline from creation to modern computers. This thing is going to be Mondo big. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's gorgeous. I absolutely am so excited about this. This is gonna be awesome. How pretty is that? That's amazing. That's quite handy. So that's the history curriculum. So minus one book I forgot to order. I am really, really excited about what school holds in store for us this year. I think this will be a really good change of pace for us. Typically, we've done Apology of Science, we've done Mystery of History, we've done just our math we did CTC online math for a while. And so we did, my son did a Charlotte Mason method, simply Charlotte Mason math last year. I think we're going to do that again. And then my daughter did math. And so really, I'm really happy with where we are with Masterbooks. I love the books. They are beautiful and they are well thought out, and the illustrations are eye-catching. I'm really happy with what's here. This is going to be a good school year. I'm really excited about it. I was nervous, but now I'm not. I'm excited. So anyway, that was just a flip through of what we got for grade 6 mainly, and I'm excited. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys are doing for school this year. It's gonna be fun. We'll see you guys soon.